Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara, deepening into the glow flow. So this sequence is emerging, the one that we do, and we're going to go find it in different places. So come rest in onto your back to begin with, and then we shall travel through the wave of the glow flow. Come. So lying on your back, your knees are bent. Your feet are flat on the floor. And just arrive, settling in. Feel the weight of your body. Use the skills that you have, those inner escalators or elevators that can bring you down and in and slow and connected and present to this moment. Typically for me, I find sensations and then I just soften that place in my body. It's like I find my face and then I soften my face, and that gives me a deep sense of landing, a deep sense of arriving. Feeling my chest softening, feeling my spine softening, feeling my feet softening. Nice. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and just begin to rock your knees from side to side. And deepen into your breath as you do so. Maybe there's that physiological sigh, that double breath where you take an inhale, kind of a shuddering, sighing kind of breath, and then a really deep exhale. Do that a few times maybe. Inhale, like a sigh, and then a deep exhalation. Feel yourself land and unpack any stress that isn't needed in this moment, isn't required for you to be lying here on the floor moving, and just connect to that as you rock your knees from side to side. Nice. Draw your right knee up, squeeze it in, pause. I'm going to tuck my chin in a little bit, draw my shoulders away from my ears, and also really connect my lower back to the floor. So your lower back is on the floor, but I want you really present into how does the back of my pelvis connect? How would I engage a little bit more pressure backwards into the floor? And then lift your left foot up and begin to let your left leg travel out. And then let your left leg travel all the way up so that you bang into your left elbow. But as you travel, let your focus be on the connection on the floor between your lower back and the floor. And just feel that there's a continuity of the connection as you travel in, as you travel out, or is there a lack of continuity? Is there a moment where when your leg is stretching out that your lower back begins to arch? Just notice that. Notice in you. No right, no wrong. We're just being aware. Now, swing your leg straight up towards the ceiling. Swing your leg straight down. Can you maintain that sense of connection to the floor as you do this? Breath, as always, is just steady, smooth, and you're noticing your effort. This glow thing is about, can you soften the expression on your face? Can you stay wholesome in your effort? Can you stay soft in your breath? Can you notice the intensity that you're moving at? So interesting. So bring both feet to the floor and just rock your knees from side to side. And as you do so, maybe you can go a bit deeper. So now you're pulling or pushing or dropping a little bit deeper towards the floor. A little bit more energy into the dropping. Nice. Back to center. Squeeze your left knee up. Hold it in. And draw your shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your chin in a tiny bit. And then deeply connect into the floor. Dropping, sinking, arriving into the floor. And then let your right leg travel. And as my right leg travels, I'm really present to this very slow moving strength of my leg. It's not moving through air or water, it's moving through honey. And so I'm creating a contracted resistance in my leg. That is, that even as I lengthen, I feel that I'm pushing something with my heel. And as I shorten, I'm staying present to a slight contraction in my leg. So I'm really creating deep muscular connection in the movement, and I'm keeping my lower back incredibly steady on the floor. Can you do that? This is like the tea towel feeling, or creative resistance, or lengthening contractions, or I think is this isotonic or isometric or concentric, or I'm really confused about what that might be, but it's one of those guys. Isotonic, no, that's the drink. Concentric, eccentric, one of those, eccentric or concentric, not isotonic. And now swing your leg up, unless you want a Lucasade, of course. Just swing your leg down. And again, create that resistance in your leg that you're really conscious of extending as deeply as you can. Your leg is as long as you can make it, and you're also moving it up and down. Your lower back is staying deeply connected to the floor as you swing your leg. Nice. Bend both knees. Bring your feet to the floor. Bring your arms wide and come into gliders. So gliders is where both knees drop down to the right, and then your left knee travels up towards your right shoulder, and then all the way back. Both knees to the left, and then your right knee travels up towards the left shoulder. And just begin to travel into your gliders. Really play the stretches, play the music of your body. Notice the tones and the textures. How aware can you be of the many, many, many different sensations that you're feeling? Again, softening your face, softening the effort in you, smoothing down, slowing down, creating a sense of ease in the midst of the motion. And sometimes that can be just a really slight change of speed, of intensity, of inner attitude. For me, I just began to really deepen into the length of my breath. And my breath begins to create this smoothness on the inside that slows things down. All the way back to center. Last movement on the floor. Roll up and down along your spine. And again, how connected to the effort that you're creating. The softness of your face. Maybe have a smile on your face. And as you rise up, your bum is squeezing as you rise up. And also your bum is squeezing on the way down. And when I squeeze on the way down, I feel how there's a slight contraction in my face. It changes something on the way down. I'm like, there's a little bit more effort in my body. But that's okay. But just mitigate or manage your effort level as you travel up and down. So slow the movement down. How high feels like wellness. So maybe you're leaning higher and higher as you go. Maybe you're not. Next time you rise, you're going to pause. Both feet pushing down, rising up. Pause. Squeeze your bum. Push into your big toes, your thighs slightly moving towards each other, like it's just a tiny squeeze inwards. Shoulders are connected. Neck is comfortable wherever you are. Notice your effort. Can you smile here? Can you feel wholesome? Slowly rolling down. Nice. And roll all the way over and come up onto your hands and knees. So wellness is built in present time awareness of wellness. So having wellness now creates wellness in the future. That's my belief. So staying well now in your movement means that you'll be well afterwards as well. So rounding your back, tuck your chin under. Arching your back, look forward. Tucking your chin under, looking towards your navel. Arching, looking forward. So how deeply can you move your spine? How deeply can you squeeze your bum, tuck your chin in, lift your sit bones, arch your back. Use your hands. There's a moment when I round that I really push into my hands to create connection into my rib cage. Nice. Pause, sit your bum back into child's pose. Walk your fingers really far forward. And just pause. Deepen into the back of your body. I'm going to push a bit more into my fingers, and then my bum can come back a little bit towards my heels, and I'm just feeling a sense of resistance or connectivity into my ribs, into my armpits. Nice. Come all the way forward. So we're going to move into the glow flow. Dun, dun, dun. So, great. I'm just going to fix my chin. So rounding your back, tuck your chin under. Arch your back, look forward. Round your back, drag your hands along the floor and feel like a zombie. Roll all the way up. Glide your right hand across into elephant. Left hand is behind your thigh. Rounding forward. Right hand behind your left thigh. Left arm across elephant. Come to rounded forward. Bend your elbows, reaching up. Feel like the whole of you is reaching up. Nice. Tuck your chin in, come into elephant. So now you're pulling your elbows down and you're trying to get as tall as you can through your spine. Nice. Reach your arms up and then begin to dive forward. Your arms are beside your ears as you dive forward. Hands come to the floor. Arching your back, look forward. Rounding your back deeply. Nice. One more time. Arching your back, look forward. Rounding your back deeply. Drag your hands along the floor. This time, left hand travels across first. Left hand across, elephant. Rounding forward. Right hand across, elephant. Rounding forward. Bend both elbows, reaching up. Tuck your chin in, elephant. Pull your elbows deeply down. Lean a little bit back if that feels comfortable, but only if your spine, so we're building this into the month. Okay, rising up, diving forward slowly. Hands to the floor, arch your back, and round your back. Tuck your toes under, pull back into your downward dog. Pause in your downward dog, really pulling your heels back, widening your toes. Deepen your breath. Connect into something that's lengthening. And see if you can create more length by pushing, or by pulling, or by widening. Nice. From here, lift your right foot up towards the ceiling, reaching tall through your right leg. Bend your right knee and imagine that your right foot's going to come towards your left shoulder. Straighten your leg, bring your foot to the floor. Turn your toes towards the left-hand side of your mat. Bend your knees and sit your right bum down. Pause. Smilingly. Come all the way back up. Downward dog. Stretching through both legs, stretching through both arms. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Long and strong through your left leg. Bend your left knee. Imagine that your toes are going to come towards your right shoulder. Stretch through your leg, foot to the floor. Turn your toes towards the right. Sit your left bum down. Pause. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Pull back. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Cool. So arms are straight. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. And now bend your elbows. And it can be a really tiny amount. The main thing is that your elbows feel well and your shoulders feel well. So bend your elbows a tiny amount and then straighten your arms. Bend your elbows. Straighten. So one of my elbows is telling me, oh, this is really strong this morning. I was already gardening. I was hacking and hoeing and so I'm just going to go slowly because my elbow's saying, oh, I did a lot this morning already. So listen to your body. Don't force it. Don't expect it to be any other way than how it is. Isn't that awesome? Nice. Tuck your toes under and then walk all the way forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rising up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Nice. So we're going to try this out without a wall, okay? Because it's a skill. At 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm putting my shoes on to go for my walk, I do this every morning and I think of ye. So lift your right foot up and bring your right foot to your left knee. No drama, no nothing. You're about to put your sock on. Can you balance there? Okay. And then just reach down and just glide your hands along the front of your foot and the back of your foot. You just put your sock on. Okay. Come up, change. Lift your left foot up. Bring your left foot to the top of your right knee. Find your balance. No drama. And then slowly lean forward and just rub your hands across the front and the back of your foot. And down. One more time each side. Lift your right foot up. Bring your right foot to the top of the left knee. Maybe you bend a bit more forward as you go to put your foot or your hands, just rub your foot a few times. Wonderful foot. Thank you so much. Coming up. Left foot up, over, down. And just rub your foot. Find your balance. Wobble out, fall over. No, hopefully not. Don't fall over. But wobble, wobble. Even seek support a little bit around the structures around you. And then find your ground again. Come all the way up. Pause. Nice. So lift your right knee up and bring your right knee and your right elbow together. So just let them touch briefly. Okay? And then bring your hands to the front of the left knee and step your right foot way back. So it's way back into a lunge position. From here, bring both hands to your front knee. Round your back forward. So we're going to find the glow flow here. Round your back, bring your forehead to your knee. My nose, actually. And then arching your back, look forward. Lengthen through your arms as you rise. Round your back, nose to your knee. And then rising up and sweep the right arm across into elephant. Sweep the right hand down, bring it to your right thigh. Sweep the left hand across into elephant. Both hands to the front knee. Pause. Rise up, bend both elbows, reaching up tall, and then pull your elbows down into swan. Reach your arms really long and tall. Dive. So to dive here, you're loading the spine, so go gently. You can drop your hands down at any stage. Dive forward. Turn your back foot. Step forward. Slowly rolling up. Back of your hands come together, reaching up towards the ceiling. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Super awesome. Other side, glow flow into a lunge. So bring your left knee up, left elbow, left knee touch. Bring your right hand to your right knee and step the left foot way back. Bring both hands to your front knee, round your back, bring your nose to your knee. Rising up, lengthen through your arms, look up, arching the back. Rounding all the way down. We're in the glow flow, nose to your knee. And then as you rise up, sweep your left hand across. You can bring your right hand to your hip if you wish, or right hand can be wherever feels comfortable. Sweep your left hand down, bring it to your left thigh. Sweep the right arm across into elephant. Both hands forward to your front thigh. Rising up, bend your elbows, reach up really strongly, and then palms face forward, bend your elbows into swan. Reaching up, and then dive slowly, slowly forward. Remembering it's loaded, so drop your hands at any stage. Turn your back toe, and we're going to step back into a downward dog for just a moment. Find the length of you, the strength of you. Drop your knees to the floor. Come lie on the floor. Arms wide. Sway your knees from side to side. Nice. Lifting up, soles of your feet together. Reach down, hold on to the soles of hold on to your feet, and pull your feet towards your belly. And just pause. Slowing things down. When we went up into the lunges, things got kind of busy. So how do we slow things deeply down? How do we really settle here? Find your face and sensations, let it soften. Have a smile, perhaps. Deepen your breath. Nice, rock from side to side. Nice, bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart, palms on your belly if you wish. I love pushing my elbows down and walking my shoulders away from my pelvis. And suddenly, it feels really different for me. It's like my spine is able to maintain its own integrity because my spine itself is lengthening. I'm not creating some kind of contraction or something. So notice that. If you lengthen your spine by lifting your shoulders and then your head and really stretching it out along the floor, what happens in your spine? What happens in you? Slow things down, deepen into your breath. Sink a bit deeper. So you can stay here and set your intention, or you can roll over onto your side and just set an intention for an inner attitude or inner felt sense that would be awesome to include or aspire towards or intend towards. Plant the seeds in the deep of you. So just close your eyes and intend. And for me, it's really good when I actually think of a particular relationship that is planned for the day and I feel myself in action and I feel the sense of my inner self, imagination, when I'm in relationship to that person. And that suddenly anchors it in a very relational way or a very connected way in my life. I'm like, oh, yes, when I perceive being in relationship to that person, I can feel the work of me and that my intention is, oh, I want to be really wholesome. So nice. Have a great day. Do things that bring you joy, that resource you. Yeah, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow, Saturday. We're almost at Sunday Yum. And so, yes, so tomorrow again, we shall see where we go, as always. Such an adventure, such a joy to be here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.